Recording. Hello, YouTube peoples. So yeah, quick recap on what's happened in the story that's important. Really, is Eris, who you'll see, three eyes. You'll recognize her if you don't know already. She went to the reef to speak to Marasov about a threat that was coming, that she believed was coming. The threat was Crota's father, the Hive God. God King, sorry. And it's not that Marasov didn't believe her, but Marasov didn't have any actionable intel. So we don't hear anything about Marasov, the Queen of the Reef, doing anything about it until Skolas was captured by us after peering through the Vex network to see other timelines. So the Queen questioned Skolas, probably forcefully, and Skolas mentioned the Darkbringer, the Light Snuffer. Oh, the Dark Taker, the Light Snuffer. Which was enough for the Queen to realize something was going on. So the Queen and Eris started working on a plan together. That's all we know at this stage. And we're about... I'm going to play the first cutscene, then start the first mission. But it gets right in there. So, this is where it gets good. And Abby, sure, after the cutscene. Here we go.
Once I looked up at the stars. I was a guardian. I stood against the darkness. My eyes saw hope and a future full of light.
That's Eris, by the way.
6 of you went down into the pit. You sought revenge for those I lost. You slew a god. Crota. With his last breath, he reached out across the night. And now, the night has answered. Oryx, Crota's father. He smells the blood of his son on your hands. We have slain his brood. We have murdered his son. And now the Taken King comes for us all.
I do love that cutscene. But yeah, okay, that's weird, Abby. Well, I'm glad it works now, and... I can understand that, Abby. I personally love thunder and rain and storms. Especially love storms. But yeah, so there we go. So yeah, that was Oryx, the Hive God King and father of Crota, who we killed. And yeah, he's not too pleased about it. So we're gonna go on the. I don't believe I can do the proper missions, but I can, as in like step by step. But I can do. Here we go. I can do it manually, which has all of the story. Here we go. Any second now. It has to load all of the cutscenes. Oh, that's not good. Seriously?
This is Commander Zavala. The Cabal base on Phobos is blasting a signal across all channels. If they're willing to break transmission silence, this could be a prelude to a full-scale assault.
I'm actually gonna say...
down on Phobos now.
What I'm gonna do is, I didn't realize it doesn't show the opening cinematic, so I'm gonna quickly load that up on YouTube to stop from spoiling shit. So we'll do that real quick. Okay. I'm gonna mute the Elgato. Because I'm not skipping this cinematic. This cinematic is fucking amazing. Just make sure this is the one I'm wanting. Yeah, this is the one I'm wanting. Okay, good. Make sure it's a decent quality. Yep, okay, good. Make sure that I've got audio coming from my desktop. Okay, I'm going to quickly mute myself, and let's play this.
I was born the moment the Traveler died, as everything collapsed around us. Before that day, there had never been a ghost. There had never been a Guardian. I don't know much about the Traveler, but I know it made me to bring you back. And I spent a really, really long time searching for you. The Cosmodrome? Not the first place I looked. As I saw the other ghosts find their guardians, and the centuries went by, I wondered if I'd ever find you. And then, I did.
I remember everything about the day I was born. I still bear the scars. The Awoken are my family now. And I am their queen. We fought to keep our beautiful creation safe. And now this beast has come, claiming to be king. Mara Sov bows to no one. You and I know how this ends. We've known since you escaped from that pit. The Awoken have played their part. This was all part of the plan. Guide them, my hidden friend. It is all up to you now.
And I'm back. So yeah, that's a thing. Oh, you hear me before I start talking? Okay. Let me make sure my camera has the right... filter applied. No, it's got the millisecond... It's got the same amount of delay. That's weird. Which way? Like, if I go 1, is... so my audio is coming before? Let me see if I can hear this. You guys are going to hear double me for a second. Or not. Oh, there we go. Okay. You guys are going to hear double me for a second. I apologize. But I need to hear the delay and see. Hello? And I'm back. So yeah, that's a thing. Oh, you hear me before I start talking? That is weird. Okay. Let me make sure my camera has the right... Also, that fucking delay. Filter applied. No, it's got the millisecond... It's got the same amount of delay. I have an idea about what's happening. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the delay and then apply the delay again. Okay. Is that better? I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Stop the stream. Start the stream. Refresh. Try now. Hey, Garden, thank you. It's good now? The worst thing is, I just changed some stuff, so now we find out. Hopefully that fixed it, though. But yeah, so that is... Sorry for the people at home dealing with the technical difficulties here. But yeah, so that is an amazing cutscene. So much to talk about there. Morozov taking on the Dreadnought fleet. And yeah, so put it in perspective about what just happened. Those energy orb things that the Queen sent out, one of those destroyed Ceres, a moon. She launched 7 of them into that fleet. All 7 hit the Dreadnought. It didn't explode. All she did was merely disable it a bit. It's now stopped in the Saturn's rings. So that should put into perspective the sort of level of power we're dealing with here. And you saw the hole in the rings that made. Now, a lot of people theorize that the speech she gave was the speech to Eris, and I'll explain why later. Because while at this stage it looks like the Queen's dead, there is a lot of evidence to say that she survived. We know for a fact her brother survived. But there's a lot of evidence to say that she had an escape plan. And I will explain that escape plan when we see the evidence of it later. Okay. So now we move on to the mission. So this is meanwhile. So while that big battle is happening, this mission's happening. And that's good. Good that it's better. I also love that scene with the ghost. It gives the ghost a bit more. It gives Ghost a bit more personality, a bit more just flavor, and I like it. The idea that he spent ages looking for us, because all of the ghosts have one specific individual that they're looking for when they were created. The one that they're meant to revive to be a guardian of light. Okay, so that big battle's happening at Saturn.
Guardian, this is
Now
Commander
this.
Zavala. The Cabal base on Phobos is blasting a signal across all channels. They're willing to break transmission signs. This could be a prelude to a full-scale assault.
We're setting down on Phobos now.
I'll be monitoring your feed, Ghost. Good luck to you both.
Okay. So there's a transmission being sent out from Phobos. We don't know what it is, what it says, but they're breaking their transmission silence that they've had for the longest time. Hello. Doesn't give a crap.
Zavala, the Cabal are evacuating with extreme prejudice. They're getting torn up down here.
Yep. The Cabal are evacuating. Something is beating them into the ground. That transmission was a distress signal. Okay, there's a lot of these guys out here. Forgot that I'm playing the heroic version, which means there's more enemies. Ooh, try not to. Ooh, head explodes. I think there's still one guy behind there, so I'm just gonna do. There you go. Okay. So yeah, the Cabal are evacuating.
Skyburner's regiment. Dead, obviously. There are no other Guardians here. I wonder who put them down.
Yep. So it's not Guardians. We know that there's no Guardians
Something
here.
has drawn us here. I can feel it.
Guardian, I've asked Eris Morn to monitor the channel.
I hear whispers in the dark.
Yep. So Eris felt the need to tune in and talk.
What the hell was that?
Yep.
Fingertips on the surface of my mind.
Yes. Thank you for your input.
That's the other thing this DLC does. Gives a lot more characterization to a lot of the characters. But yeah, so look at this.
This membrane is attempting to form a bridge between dimensions, but I think it requires a living host.
Welp. Bye-bye. Yep, that happened.
The whispers are louder. I will endure.
Before the attack on the base, the Cabal deployed ships to investigate a threat beyond the reef. The entire Cabal fleet is either in the air or destroyed. This base won't last long.
Yep. And away he goes.
They speak a word, a name. He is here.
Give your will to me.
Meet the Taken. I love the music in this DLC. It's phenomenal. Holy shit, I was nearly out of ammo.
You have seen his face. It was his hand that transformed the Cabal.
This mission is scrubbed. Guardian, get to your ship and get out of there.
Ow. So yeah, that's the Taken. And why Oryx is the Taken King, as the DLC is called.
They sent teams to investigate anomalous energy fluctuations across the base. None of the units reported back.
The bases are lost. We have reports of these taken across the system. Go! Get out!
My ship?
Landing across the airfield. Hurry!
Goddamn. Hate phalanxes. Okay, now I actually have a limited time to escape, so I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Almost there.
Oh, I'll explain what the Taken are in a second. You're about to get a better example. But the cutscene's going to tell a bit, so I'm not saying it now deliberately. And here we go. And let's get the fuck out of here.
Zavala, we made it to our ship. We're heading home.
Okay. Oh, that's not meant to play. Why is that playing? Really? It's supposed to play all the cutscenes after. I think the Age of Triumph broke it, honestly, by the looks of it. Well, I have to prepare all the fucking cutscenes on YouTube. I can do that, though. That's doable. I can do this.
Friend.
You're just gonna see a different Guardian to mine. Exiting the thing. That's okay. It's still doable. The Skype noise. Yes, shh. I actually had Skype on Do Not Disturb, but it undid the Do Not Disturb because it's stupid. Okay. So we're gonna mute the game audio, and then we're gonna do this. And now I'm gonna mute my audio and launch.
Zavala, we made it to our ship. We're heading home.
gather them. I will take them all.
My contacts near Saturn say the weapon fired only once.
It's not like the Queen to attack a superior force.
How could she have known? How could anyone? We need a warlock inside the Dreadnought.
Here we go.
Our first priority must be to protect the city. Our Guardian got a good look on Phobos. Whatever it was, it turned Cabal against Cabal, wiped out their base in minutes. How long would we last?
Until we understand what we're dealing with. They are taken.
Eris, get your rock off my map.
It hasn't spoken since Crota fell. It speaks now, because Oryx has arrived. Come to fulfill the final covenant of his son. But why fight the Cabal? Not fighting. Taking. Controlling their will.
So we focus on his army. Kill these Taken until he's all that's left.
Whatever you kill, Oryx will replace. The Dreadnought, then. How do we get past that weapon?
Without ending up like the Awoken.
I gotta go, see about a ship.
Cade, our discussion is not yet concluded.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm leaving.
Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry that I have to do the cutscenes like that. It seems that the latest update, or latest update broke the cutscenes, weirdly enough. But that's okay. I could just do this. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, Abby, you were asking what the Taken are. The Taken are literally... We saw on the ship, on the Phobos rather, the base. You saw the Phalanx like kicking and screaming. They're getting sucked into something. What was happening there was they were being taken by Oryx. Once something is taken, its will and entire existence essentially is twisted against it, and it becomes a Taken, a very disturbing version of themselves with unique abilities, all completely obedient to Oryx. And so yeah, it's the Taken. He can literally just take someone, turn their will against their friends. Now he can't do that with Guardians because he specifically needs a living host. And Guardians technically are dead. Because that's what they were trying to get across with that intro, is the ghost brought us back to life with the light, but we're still technically dead. And that's why Oryx cannot take us. Okay. On to the next mission. So, the next mission, but what we miss is on the tower, we talk to, Cade, who, by the way, is the best character ever, played by Nathan Fillion. Yeah. God, I would very specifically say not Darkness Corrupted. Because we know for a fact that Oryx is not the Darkness that we talk of. Zavala is awoken, but he means the Reef awoken. Not himself. Okay, so now we're going to do the next mission, which I got to find it. There we go. So we've talked to Cade about... so Cade came to us with an idea. A way to get past the Dreadnought's defenses. He just needed us to pick up a little something from his stash. Essentially, Abby. A bit more deadly and very creepy.
His name is Oryx.
Here we go.
He's come all this way to kill you. We're not gonna let him. Oryx controls the Taken from a dreadnought near Saturn, but we can't get close without a stealth drive. Lucky for us, I hid one at the top of an old colony ship before I got roped into the Vanguard.
How do you know it's still there?
You better hope it's there. You won't survive the dreadnought without it.
Yeah, I'll give you a good up-close look at what the Taken are in this one, because I don't have a timer. So, let's see if I can find a Taken. This is a Taken here. So this was one of those little, scions.
Let me guess. 4 arms, wear cloaks, smell real bad.
See how it's like, its eye is the representation of, Oryx's will. Now there's another one, and you'll notice that they sort of... They walk around strangely, they jitter, there's just a lot wrong with them. I can actually show you, actually there's a good example. That's a consumed knight, so that's a Taken knight. I will say these dudes are annoying because they duplicate. They each have unique abilities. For example, the little scions duplicate. These dudes throw out beams or, balls of blinding. The knights, those things, can fire like napalm. Oh no, that's fine. Asking questions is part of the reason why I'm doing this stream. Asking questions is fine. The whole point of this is Destiny story time. I'm explaining a lot of the story and stuff because Destiny 2 is coming up this year, and I want to do a Let's Play of it. Because Destiny is one of my favorite games. Yeah, they're part of Oryx's
How bad is it?
Legion.
Everywhere, fighting the fallen.
Earth's gonna look a lot like Phobos if you don't find that stealth drive.
Another good way to see it is if you notice when I kill them, they get sucked back into the Taken realm. Because these are extensions of the ones that he captured, essentially. It's really hard to explain. The Taken is it's a very interesting idea and concept. You stole my bubble plan. Too bad I have a sword. Hey look, it's Sepix that we killed.
Remember when Sepix Prime was our biggest problem?
Yep, good days.
Okay, you're gonna find a vault door. There's a trick to getting through it, so let me know when you're there.
You mean that one that's blasted wide open? With Taken goop all around it?
The door's already open, Cade. We're inside.
And the flux grenades didn't detonate? I gotta get out of this tower.
And the Taken can do that. They can just pop into existence anywhere within Oryx's influence. Which is part of the reason why he's so dangerous.
What are the chances the elevator still works?
Well, we're gonna find out.
We're heading up. Cade, when's the last time you rode this elevator?
Relax. It works fine. But stand by for a resurrection, Ghost.
Not what I want to hear, Cade. Not that. I still feel pain.
From this height, I can pick up taken energy reads throughout the Cosmodrome. You know I was here, looking for you when the first Fallen crews came through. It started with one skiff. A few months later, the Cosmodrome was there.
Oh.
The Taken had done it in hours.
Hey, Ghost. It has been a while. Abby,
From the tower to the ship. Took me days to get it working. It's a little unstable, so watch your step.
I forgot to explain. Yeah, the Taken are controlled 100% by orcs. They are his legion.
Yeah, that's the Fallen. Probably trying to get the Taken off their backs. See if you can reroute the power.
There's still an active feed moving through those pipes overhead. Guardian, if you find the source, I can patch the circuit.
Okay, let's go up to the top then.
Bridge working? My stash is in the ball on top of the colony ship.
We're still waiting for details on this plan of yours, Cade.
Yeah. Give me a second, Guardian.
Oops. Whew, we're high up.
Alright, back in business. Hey, the bridge is already moving. I get to the top of the colony ship where I left my stash, and watch yourself on that bridge.
Okay. Fair enough, Botai. See ya. Thanks for coming by. Well done, Cade. Well done. You can count that. I went a little bit too far.
Any advice on which way to go?
Yeah. Up.
Hi, Taken. Oh, bye. Did he fall off the edge? Yeah, he fell off the edge. Bye. No. Okay. Hey, look, normal Fallen. They were fighting. Goodbye. Oh, the reason why Guardians can't be taken is, to be taken requires the host be living. And technically, Guardians are dead. there's a big like joke that Guardians are essentially zombies filled with superpower. We're dead, and the ghost came and filled us with the Traveler's Light. That is what we use to kill things, and how we resurrect every time we die, because we're not actually alive. I don't have ammo. I tried to sword him when I don't have ammo. Fuck you, hurt. Have a grenade. Okay, crouch.
Don't look.
Oh god. I looked down. Okay, so yeah, Guardians are dead. The ghosts came and found dead bodies, essentially. They specifically, the ghosts were seeking out the people who would become the Guardians, and or at least to become the will of the Traveler with all the powers and shit. We came up with the name Guardians later on. And it brought us back to life for that purpose. But the reason why we can die and come back, because that actually happened in lore. Like me falling off that bridge and then respawning, that happened in lore. You see, as long as the area isn't flooded with darkness presence, a ghost can resurrect a fallen Guardian. Part of the reason why the Guardians are so feared by the other races. And why we managed to fend them off even though we're one city versus armies. I'll explain more about what happened with the first people who woke up with the Traveler's powers in the next DLC, because the Iron Lords are a big part of that story, and the next DLC is about the Iron Lords. Where the chuck are you? Come here, buddy. And you're dead. Now I am actually going to try and enter a little... There we go. Nope. This is a little secret.
Hey, you found one of my secret rooms. Good times. Help yourself to the glimmer, but leave the exotics for me. When I get out of this tower,
It appears to be empty.
There's nothing in here but fallen caches.
They took my loot? It's like there's no rules.
A jack of spades?
Yeah, I had a whole system to keep track of things. The royal cards stood for weapons. Spades meant Hake, clubs for Crux Lomar, diamonds for Amalon, and hearts... Well, hearts were for this girl I knew.
What was her name?
Don't you have a stealth drive to find?
But yes. Back to the mission. Okay, now I'm going to switch my weapon because the sword is not useful against this dude. Give me some of that and some of that. Okay. Hey guys.
What Crota began, I complete. My will conquers.
So this is a shade of Oryx, or echo of Oryx rather. Oh hey. Where are you? Oh shit, hi. Oh shit, you're still up. Okay, he's dead. Oh, he dropped an exotic for me.
He seemed pretty mad. Oryx must still be holding a grudge for us. You know, killing Crota.
Things won't get any easier on the Dreadnought. You find my stealth drive?
Are you sure it's still here?
It's like all things. You gotta know where to look. Enter frequency 5982, Ghost.
Enter frequency. Why does he sound like True Heels? He's actually Nathan Fillion from Firefly and various other shows. And Castle is another show he's from. And he's Cade. He's awesome. Yeah, Echo of Oryx. It's he creates these echoes to go and do his bidding, much like the Taken. They're part of him, but also not. They're like a snapshot of what he is at the moment he creates the echo. Meaning, the echo will go and do his orders, and it'll have his will, hence, and all of his memories and everything, which is why he said, what Oryx began, what Crota began, I will finish. Talking about killing me and all the other Guardians. Hey, look!
There it is.
Stealth tech.
The best hiding places are always in plain sight. Transmat it out of there. I'll get it set up. Just do me a favor. If you find anything else I've hidden, leave it for me. There'll be treasure enough for everyone on the Dreadnought.
We will see. Now, I don't know if it's going to play the cutscene or not. If not, I've got it queued up to play. But I hope it plays because it's an amazing cutscene. And it would make it so much easier for me if it would just play. And I don't know, it may be something about the accent, where maybe where True's from and where Nathan's from are similar. Cutscene. Nope, no cutscene. I don't think, at least. I hear the audio of the space menu. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to quickly mute the game audio. I'm going to mute my audio and then start.
Maintenance pending. Requesting visual confirmation.
Yep, that's the last one. Port side.
Confirmed.
Interest in tech, Cade? Isn't this Eris Morn ship?
Is it? Huh. You know, you're a true artist. Can't even see the join.
Cute. But Zavala's got sign-off on all launches. Need to log while I'm letting it go.
Stargazing tour? Okay. How about an unsanctioned op using modified stealth tech to infiltrate a dreadnought above Saturn's rings so we can knock out its weapons, create a transmat zone, and send in the cavalry?
How about test flight? They'll be waiting for you when you're ready.
Me? Oh, I'm not flying that thing.
I love that cutscene. But yeah, that's Eris Morn's ship, and he's fitting it with stealth tech, and he's going to make us fly it. So now comes the fun part, where we go do the flying thing. So yeah, here we're gonna go do that. Just a second, I need to see. I'm just gonna quickly mute myself because I want to see something.